Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Jake. Yeah. Did you do this?
I didn't fucking... You called me in here.
I walked in and it was like this.
Well, I didn't fucking do this.
Mother.
We were fucking done.
We were out.
Done.
We were done.
Finished. Done. We
wrapped.
This is bullshit. What are you doing?
I didn't. It's not me. It's not me. I walked in and it was like
horse shit.
I walked in and
horse shit. Horse shit. You did this.
Season 2.
Well, we're set up now.
Yeah, might as fucking well.
Fuck it. Welcome back to Nerdbytes, Season 2. Hey,
Sorry.
that's 1.
This
is 2.
1 needed to fuck right off.
2.
2. Who are you?
Jake!
I'm Sketchierclown. And welcome to Nerdbytes Season 2 on the Nerdgasms YouTube channel.
And while we realize some of you didn't realize there was a Season 1, which there is, scroll down, it's there, I promise.
We're going to put it in a playlist. Make it easier for you.
Yeah.
We're good guys. We're nice people.
Well,
I can only
I'm
keep a straight
nice
face for
people,
so
he's
long.
an asshole.
I am a prick. Oh, God.
You'll soon find out.
You will, because this season, unlike the first one, is uncut. So we're not going to censor ourselves. We're going to be a little bit more open and honest and real. It's going to be great.
Unlike that description, which was totally weird and not. No? Okay.
As I am. Totally weird and not.
So, we scripted a lot of the first season. We're not doing that on Season 2. And we're going for more of an adult theme this time because, well,
Fuck the children.
fuck it, we don't care anymore.
Fuck the children.
And we weren't really ourselves. By scripting, we were kind of a cardboard cutout of our actual selves, and you didn't really get to see what was going on behind the scenes, which was actually where all the real fun was happening instead of what was going on in front of the camera, which is what you should have seen. So
We had so much fun when we weren't recording.
we did. It was a lot of fun. We actually had more fun off camera than I think we had on camera, which is part of the problem that we had, which is why we kind of took a break. But
We're back.
we are.
We know. You wanted this. All for you.
You're some sick fucks. But
You
it's
are.
okay.
You are.
Because we are too. And we get along with you.
It happens.
Well, most of you. Some of you suck. But that's okay.
Ryan. You prick.
I wasn't naming names, but
Ryan.
there you go.
I name names. I'm just kidding. My little bear Jew, you're awesome.
Alright, well, that moving on. That out of the way now. With the bear with you and the thing and the Season 2. Here we go.
I'm waving. Okay. What'd you do during the break?
I worked a lot. I don't do anything outside of work.
Expected that to go longer. Alright.
I have children, man. What do you want?
I don't know what I expected. This is my fault, really.
Now look at you. Look what you've done. You have made me look old.
I mean, in comparison, you kind of are.
Get back. Now, what the fuck have you been doing?
There we go.
I didn't forget.
I didn't want to just start talking like I was.
Hey, shut. What have you been doing?
I've been working as well, just in a different capacity. That sounded weird. Capacity. I've been working on other projects along with Too Soft to Handle is his name.
No comment.
His dick doesn't work apparently. He came up with the name, not me.
I wasn't commenting, but hey, there. Now you know.
Been helping write and co-star and guest host the show over on the YouTubes. You can find her at the Too Soft Show, and I've also been building up my production company from the ground up. We're still on the ground, haven't gotten the up part down yet, but little victories in life, I suppose.
You don't even have the bricks yet, do you?
We don't even talk about the bricks. You know how expensive bricks are?
Did you know for just 25 whole cents a day, you can buy a Sketchierclown bricks.
Preferably of cocaine.
I'll play in the arms of an angel if I have to.
In the arms.
Don't.
Okay.
I said if I have to.
I thought we had to.
Not yet.
That's
Give him
called
a chance.
taking initiative.
Give him a fucking chance. What's wrong with you?
A lot.
Well, that's a bad question. Sorry.
That's a horrible question to ask me.
Sorry.
I'm like 9 times crazy. 9
Alright.
kinds of crazy.
So, what do we got for these folks?
Words am hard.
Folks. I said folks. I'm fucking cold.
You are old, dude.
I said fucking folks. Folks.
Not like folk music like Beck. I think he was referring to you as people.
Yeah.
I'm trying to translate here. Half the audience is like so much younger than you and they don't understand your old people speak. Oh,
You know, they used to pay me a dime to talk into one of these cans here. It was great.
there's no string on the end of this one. Bailey, can you hear me over there?
Where's that little record thingy? Where's the recording device? You.
Don't you gotta put a tape in something and then press the button? I don't understand.
Oh dear God! All right.
Today we're going to talk about one of the most popular video games out on the market right now and has essentially taken over everybody who plays video games' lives.
Well, most people.
Smart people, it's taken over their lives.
Go fuck yourself.
On camera?
You know, they pay good money for that now.
1 million subscribers, I will fuck off on camera. It'll happen. Oh god. Right in the lens.
They make a better podcast.
Why would players? What's he doing?
That's why it's better. It adds a hint of mystery. What is he doing? We don't know.
Did you hear them? Did they run over a cat?
Oh, he's done now.
It's the longest 30 seconds of my life.
And that concludes this week's podcast.
Thanks for tuning into the 30-second podcast. Today we're going to be talking about Overwatch,
Oh God.
the video game. I'm getting away from that.
Please do.
I wouldn't touch that with your dick. But yeah, we're going to talk about Overwatch and what we like, and by we I mean me, and what we don't like, and by we I mean him, about that game and all of its wonderful glory.
Okay. All right.
Do you need a glass of water or did you choke? What was the noise? It was... Did the alien get you? Is the face sucker? What happened?
You know what?
I'm concerned.
Next segment, your ass is mine.
Leave my ass alone. Oh yeah, if you see me doing this a lot, it's because I chew tobacco.
You sick, nasty fucker.
I didn't fuck Sick Nasty, alright? The rapper, Sick Nasty.
And this is what you get for our late night.
I got a gold
Oh,
chain like it was 1980. What? You bring up Sick Nasty and I'm the bad guy.
And I'm the old guy.
You are the old guy.
And yet you brought him up.
No, I didn't. You're the one who said Sick Nasty fucker. I was just implying that that never happened. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Anyway, stay tuned for Overwatch discussion.
Welcome back. Segment 2. Overwatch.
We tell you when the segments change.
We do!
For some reason.
I don't know why.
It's professional as fuck.
And that's exactly what we are.
Credits.
Oh God.
Don't you judge me, monkey.
Since when am I monkey? When did... You make no
I
sense.
don't.
All
You
right.
knew this.
Well, speaking of monkeys, there is a gorilla. in
Winston.
Overwatch. Yeah. That guy.
Winston. We're going to talk about Overwatch.
Apparently. We do get around our subjects eventually.
Takes time.
We're not as rigid as we used to be. We'll get there.
More of a go with the flow kind of people.
You kind of look like Winston.
Not sure how to take that comment.
I mean, you're not quite as purple. I mean, you probably have blue balls, but you...
This conversation took a left turn somewhere and ended up in Narnia, and I don't know when that
I told your ass was mine in segment 2.
Saying you look like a monkey, I'm not sure how that... Alright, whatever. Overwatch. I fucking love Overwatch. I've been playing it non-fucking stop.
I'm sorry.
For what?
Because it sucks.
And that is your very wrong opinion.
I didn't think opinions could be wrong. Since when can opinions
I didn't
be
think
wrong?
they could either, but yet here you are proving that theory wrong.
So what's so fab about it?
How old are you?
Old enough to quote Willy Wonka. What do you want?
What's so fab about it? Shoes. Let's get some shoes.
For those of you who aren't half retarded and actually got that, congratulations.
Go fuck yourself.
For those of you who didn't, welcome to Logan's side.
We can be
Good
friends.
luck with that.
We can be friends.
Alright, Overwatch.
What? Oh,
Focus.
sorry. What was the question?
Why do you like that freaking game so freaking much?
Because it's fun as fuck.
How?
Next
I don't
question.
understand. It's not that fun.
It really is.
It's not that fun.
That's because you have no friends. When you have people
You're
to play
my
with.
friend, right?
I tried to get you to play the fucking game.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, alright. No is the correct answer to the question he just asked, by the way, in case you were wondering.
But it's just not that fun. I'm sorry, it's just not. I played it. I did. I actually sat down and played it. This is not coming from like I watched somebody else playing it and it looked like crap. No. I sat down and played it and it wasn't that great. Hi, welcome back.
Oh.
Oh no! We'll pause for a brief intermission here as Logan sits on his phone.
You can keep talking. It's fine.
I'm gonna stare creepily into the camera while you play on your phone.
I'm not playing, I'm texting.
Yeah, that's professional. Good job.
I think the professional ship sailed in the first segment, motherfucker.
Oh, is it that important that you had to do this now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna turn the vibrate off, though.
but that's the fun part. Depending on where you
Off camera, it can be. On camera?
On camera, it's even more fun.
No,
Because we get to watch you.
Not in my house.
Are you done now?
I'm probably done.
Okay, welcome back.
What was the question? What the fuck are we talking about?
You have the memory of a gnat.
Who are you?
Please stop looking at shiny things.
Why is the old man staring at me? I'm scared. Send help.
Overwatch.
It's fun as hell.
It's not. It's not. It's not. It is not all that fun. It's not bad, but it's not fun.
It's really fun if you get a group of people together and you're like, alright, you're gonna be the tank. I'll be the defense. Sniper. Healer. Party over here. Party over there. But when you get a group of people together and you can actually sit down and play the game in a fun capacity where you're like, we have to defend this objective. Treat it like Nom. That shit is great. Not Nom. Nom was not great. Overwatch is great. I'm digging a hole.
Charlie in the bush?
Charlie better not be in the bush.
Okay, well,
Get
that's
out
not
there.
the same now.
Get out of that bush, Charlie. Been years. Let it go.
Good Lord.
You can just call me Logan. Good Lord is not necessary.
Oh, jeez. It's not that fun, though. Okay, so for somebody like me who actually looks for a storyline or looks for, playability with somebody else in the same room as you, it doesn't work. I mean, it just doesn't. Flat out doesn't. There's no more explanation needed. It's not multiplayer as far as actually in your home. It is not any way, shape, or form a storyline. I don't care if they have one offline that's available for you to find. A player that walks in off the street and buys this game off the shelf, who does not research it first online, it picks it off the shelf because it looks cool, they're going to be sorely fucking disappointed when they put it in and there's no storyline whatsoever. There's nothing playable except for multiplayer.
And the other 90% of the population who knows what the game is, when they buy it, they're like, this is what I wanted.
But that's the problem. It's not a 90% population.
A lot of people are playing this fucking game.
A lot of people are playing the game. I'm not doubting that one bit. But you still have a lot of people that walk into a game store and will pick up a game solely based on what it says on the box. And the fact of the matter is, there's no story or anything playable besides online gameplay. Online gameplay is fucking great. I love to shoot your face off, don't get me wrong. But
He doesn't do that because he's not good enough to do that.
ooh, that sounds like a challenge.
It's a challenge. I challenge you to play fucking Overwatch.
Yeah, I have ignored you every time so far.
Yeah, motherfucker. Like, hey, we should play Overwatch. Oh, I just started. It's not an answer. That was your response. Like, hey, you want to play some Overwatch? No, I just put it in.
Well,
No.
you know, gamer du jour over here, Mr. I want to play every 5 minutes, and have been playing it for however long. I put it in 5 minutes ago, and he's like, I'm going to kill you. Well, yeah,
we would have been on the same
fucking kill me.
team. We would have been on the same team.
You sniped my ass from a bush.
I do that.
Yeah, not the same team.
Oh god, I did jump into your game. I forgot about that.
Not the same team.
Oh,
We'll be on the same team as I shoot you in the face.
I jumped into your game and killed you
my
so
mistake.
much.
Yeah.
Didn't you leave the game?
Yeah, I did. Because I was like, you know what, fuck that guy.
He's a prick. I am. It's true.
And you wonder why I didn't want to play with you in the first 5 minutes of me playing.
And there is a storyline to the game. You just have to be willing to find it.
I shouldn't have. That's the whole purpose of buying the game.
It's not.
I shouldn't have to go read a book to.
Motherfucker, it's not Mario and Pac-Man anymore. You have to actually find the story. It's not just like, turn left here.
This coming from the guy who puts games like The Rest, or was it?
The Last of
The
Us.
Last of Us, sorry, excuse me.
I don't disagree with story-driven games. I enjoy story-driven games as much as the next person and think there's definitely a place for them. This just isn't one of those games. There is a story there.
No, there's not.
You have to find it.
There's no finding it because there's no explanation for anything. You
Characters have discussions.
Hold on. You put the game in, you pick your character, and you go straight into a battle. There's no storytelling, there's no actual dialogue, there's nothing. You have no idea what you're walking into, it's just battle. And the characters are cool enough. I mean, you have your tanks and your healers and, you know, the whole set. But you have no actual dialogue to go by. There's nothing there. In gameplay, as far as what's on the disc, there's nothing there. Unless you go searching on the internet for and actually hunt down a storyline for this thing, it doesn't exist because you have no idea.
Or you could watch the cinematics they put out for people to watch so they could understand the story. Or you can listen to the dialogue the characters have before the games start, where they sit there and have conversations with each other, which explains the story. You could walk through the areas as you're going to your objectives and look on the walls and see the different things there, and then you can find, like, if you're walking through some place, you see a poster of Lucio, you're like, oh, this must be where Lucio's from. And it's like, DJ, it's like, that's what he does. It's like, it tells you the fucking story, you just gotta be willing to look for it. Not wanting to put the effort in doesn't make a game bad.
But there's no interactive storyline.
It doesn't have to be.
That's what a game is.
Not every game is like that, though. If you go online and play, like, computer-based gaming, which Blizzard is mostly known for their computer-based gaming, that felt good.
Dear Lord.
Oh god, it hurt too. Oh baby, make it hurt so good. If you go into any online game, for the most part, Blizzard properties, is there a story? Yes. Does it sit there and explain it like, this is what happens next? No, you have to find the story. You have to be willing to put in the effort to go out there and go, oh, this connects to this, those dots make sense, let's find the next dot to connect.
Yeah, but the dots to connect are linked by a mission. And the mission has context. There's no context. It's, oh look, you start and defend this, and they're going to attack you, and you defend. And that's all there is. And there's no actual, like, a layout of a mission. There's nothing there.
There is no mission at all.
Exactly, that's the problem.
It's not built for that, though.
It's just shoot everybody on the fucking map that isn't on your team.
Go on YouTube, type in Overwatch Cinematics.
I shouldn't have to do that. That's my point.
But you do have...
I buy a game... I go to the store and buy a game, and I want the entire thing. I don't want to have to go here to find this part, and here to find that part, and over here to find something else. I want it to be all in the one place that I paid for it to be.
It's essentially interactive storytelling. In order to find the story, you have to be willing to interact with different aspects of where the game is being placed for you.
It's not... no.
Your idea... The issue is, it's definitely an age gap. You're used to the... And that's not a knock on you for being older. It's like usually we'll do.
Back in my day, we put everything on one disc.
Bullshit. No, you didn't.
Well, unless you're playing Myst and it's 45 discs long
Final
and 2
Fantasy
days worth of
7.
installation time.
He was drinking. It was fantastic.
So we had technical difficulties. Sorry about that.
We did have technical difficulties. The camera we use will only record 12 minutes before it stops recording. So, it happens. Limitations.
So, if you notice that we went into a different pose, that would be why.
Weird cut. Anyway, we left off at...
that might happen once in a while, fair warning, just so you know.
Overwatch is not a difficult game to pick up. It's a point-and-shoot game. You just
Well,
pick
no,
it
I'm
up
not
and
saying the gameplay's hard. What I'm saying is for my generational gap, as you might say,
Same to
that's not...
Same with the titties.
That's not the same. For our generational gap that you're talking about, though, you know, we were, as you were kind of saying before, that we were raised with games that had storylines. Every game had a storyline.
You were raised with games with a linear plot, and I can
Correct,
understand
yeah.
it because...
And for somebody who walks in that their kid had just bought this game and was excited to play it with you, you're trying to figure out where does this begin, where does it end, and there's really no beginning or end. It's just middle.
Well, it's not a game designed for people from that generation by any means. This is a game designed for a younger audience.
But
It's
if
just
you're
the
going to
way it
design a
works.
game, you still have to take into account the people that made video games popular in the first place.
Yeah, you can take them into account, but then you go, you know what, fuck those people.
Because we're still here.
Yeah.
We exist. Hi!
You just don't ever play with your friends.
No, usually not. That becomes weird and creepy.
Sword fight! Lightsaber.
Oh, God. Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Just a tip.
Just a tip.
Just the tip.
I'm not touching that, thanks.
But no, I mean, it's a game designed essentially around the idea that you can just pick it up and play it. It's not a game designed for the fact of, like, we need to have a storyline, plots, and missions. It's a game that is created for people to sit down and play with their friends. It's a game created, it's Call of Duty without the bullshit that makes Call of Duty suck.
No,
How many
I
people,
disagree.
no, how many people, in the comments, tell us, how many of you buy Call of Duty, and the first thing you do is like, I gotta play the fucking stories, I gotta play the missions, I gotta play the campaign. No, because that's not what gaming is designed to be these days. Gaming is designed to go online and figure out who fucked your mother. That's all gaming is. That is the point of it. You figure out which 12-year-old had sexual relations with your mother the night before. That is the point of fucking video gaming at this point. It is an entire society of people who are too scared to say things to each other's face, so we hide anonymously behind our headphones.
But that's not true. That's not true. Because, as we just said a minute ago, though, at the same time, some of the most top-ranking games on your list of all-time games are the games with the best storyline.
I agree. I enjoy a story-driven game. And there is a time and a place for a story-driven game. I don't play Overwatch because I'm like, this is a story-driven game that I enjoy. I play Overwatch because it's fun gameplay.
You can't. There's no story there.
I found a story.
Yeah, in a million other places besides on the thing.
Still found a fucking story, and I enjoy it. It's a great story.
I can
love
write
the
you a story for that matter. Here, there's a story that goes along with this thing that they made. I mean, that doesn't make it any better.
All you do is draw pictures of dicks.
I didn't say what kind of story.
They're not even doing it. It's just dicks.
Yeah. Get y'all pictures of my dick.
Save that for later.
Ooh. I did good. And you get a dick, and you get a dick.
Everybody gets dicks. But it's hard to recover from that, man. All those dicks. Overwatch is just
Dicks everywhere.
It's not a game designed for story-driven gaming. Like that's the issue. Is when you look at a game like this, you look at it through eyes that are like, well, that's not what I like. Don't play it. It's
Why do you think I turned your request
It's not
down?
a game designed for you, is what I'm saying. Your personal opinion doesn't make a game bad. It can be bad in your eyes. Like, my opinion on Overwatch, I fucking love it. Doesn't make it the greatest game ever made. It means I enjoy it.
Well, and the other thing is, too, besides the storyline, so even set the storyline aside, my wife and I, my lovely wife, have 5 children.
Salt of the earth. That woman. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either, but
I assume it's a good
hopefully
thing.
it's not an insult.
If it was an insult, I apologize.
Profusely, because he's in my home. And she will beat you.
She's starting to do it before.
Yes.
That's how I met your wife. She's like, oh, I'm making this for dinner. I'm like, oh, I don't really like that. She's like, you're going to eat it or I'm going to stab you. I'm like, guess I'm going to eat it.
That would be my lovely, beautiful wife, yes.
Oh,
With the
man.
kitchen knife.
That was a big-ass kitchen knife. I'm like, I don't want that inside me.
Moving on from the kitchen knife and the food and the eating of the things you don't like.
No, even in the movie.
My wife and I have 5 children, and again, while my son is the one who bought this game, he wanted me to play it with him, but there's no way for me to even do that. There's just none. There's no multiplayer in the same room, split screen, nothing. I mean, even your Call of Duties and everything with the online gameplay at least have that. We're back to texting.
You're talking, so just keep talking. You
wait.
were in the middle of something. I can respond while you're doing this. Just fucking talk. This is important, so you do this.
See, the problem is I come back from my little, context, and you don't know where I'm at anymore.
You're talking about Call of Duty being an online game, and even your Call of Duties, and then you stop.
No, it's one of those things of even Call of Duty has at least an offline version that you can play split screen with somebody else in the room. I can't play with anybody else unless they're online. So in my own home, playing with somebody else that I know and love, like my children, doesn't work. I can't even do that either. That would be the only other thing that would make this game salvageable for me, and it's not there either. So I just the gameplay is fine as far as the content that is there, but as in the way of other things that it is supposed to have, none of it's there for me. And now we have an awkward silence as we wait for Logan.
Alright.
I'm going to smash that thing.
You're gonna buy me a new one.
Good luck.
Yeah, you have Call of Duty, which has an offline mode. You have Call of Duty, which has your combat training and your things like that. Overwatch has a training mode. Overwatch has a versus AI mode. Overwatch you can play offline. No, you can't split screen. That's not a bad thing. Split screen fucking sucks.
It is when you have other people in the room that would love to play against you.
You know
they can't.
You know what you do? Oh, I died. Your turn. Oh, I died. Your turn.
Yeah, but that doesn't help us settle the score of I'm gonna kill your face.
Do it in a different game, or buy another Xbox. Get another TV.
But that shouldn't be something I have to do. I mean,
but that's the way gaming is designed today, though. That's
bullshit.
You say it's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
It's the same thing that when
my kid is stuck on this game because he loves playing this game and he wants to play this game with me, but oh wait, you can't.
It's
because our game developers didn't think far enough ahead to actually.
That's not the issue. It's not game developers. It's an evolution in gaming. It's the same thing. We went from 2D gaming and we've transformed into 3D gaming. It's a regular evolution of gaming. As you move forward, you add the online component.
Yeah, because we see how well 3D gaming worked out.
3D gaming worked out amazing. You got games like Super Mario 64, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. You've had amazing games, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon. 3D gaming.
Oh, you say 3D gaming, I'm thinking like Nintendo.
I'm not thinking about when you put on the fucking goofy glasses. It's not Friday the
Virtual Boy. This is the greatest thing ever.
And right now we've transitioned into a time where we've got virtual reality coming out. It's a regular evolution in gaming that last generation's thing is eliminated. Split screen, in my opinion, has been around longer than it should have been. It has lasted a lot longer than it really should have. I understand the appeal of split screening and things like that, but for most gamers, that's not a thing they think of. That's not a thing they worry about. And if you're developing a game, you don't add components for the smaller aspect of who your audience is. It's just, it takes time, it takes effort, and it takes away from the project you're trying to make. So I don't fault anybody for not putting split screening in a game. I understand like I said, I understand the appeal behind it. But for me personally, when I look at a game, I don't go, oh, it doesn't have split screening, can't buy that one. I don't even go, oh, it doesn't have split screening, I'm going to enjoy this a hell of a lot more than I thought I would.
But you have a large audience that still does, though. There's a lot of parents that have kids that want to play this with their kids.
Which once again, I understand, and I respect that idea.
Yeah, you're right, I am that old man sitting here at the table that is the generational gap for you, because I have children in my home that want to play video games with me. And being of an older generation, I look for that type of thing now, and it's not there. You're right, it's going away, and that's not a good thing. Mm-hmm. Because it eliminates a lot of really good games that my kids want to play with me.
Which, like I said, I can understand and respect that aspect of it, but at the same time, this game is designed for multiplayer playing. It's designed to be online. If I learned anything from previous multiplayer...
But that's like a paradox. It's designed for multiplayer playing, just not in your own home.
It's designed for multiplayer in the way that when I play Call of Duty, and I go to play zombies, and there's a split screener, I fucking leave. Because fuck them. They suck half the time. It's the same concept as this game is designed to be completely multiplayer. Why add that split screen component so you have somebody who doesn't have other people to play with because they leave? It's just agree to disagree.
Yeah,
but we don't know what you guys think
about. The game isn't bad. I mean, rating system. What do you give this game?
I give that game a 9 out of 10.
Really?
It is so much fun, dude. I thoroughly enjoy that game.
I have to give it separate ratings. I'll give it a rating on playability as far as actual what the content is there,
yeah.
And it's fun. As far as what you have, it's fun. I'll give it a solid 7 for my scale on playability. That's fine. But as far as an actual full-blown game put all together into one thing, you're missing a lot of features, and it cuts out a lot of people, and that's not the way you should make games. I'm sorry, it just isn't. You can't cut out a big part of the audience because you think it's a progression into the next thing. You still have that audience that you're ignoring. They're still there. You're just ignoring them. So as far as that's concerned, I'll give it a 4. So you got both things on there. You got a good and a bad rating from me. I'm not just all negative all the time.
But we want to know what you think because the camera's about to stop again. So let us know in the comment section. Tell us if you love Overwatch, hate Overwatch. Tell us what you think about what we said. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let us know how you feel about us doing a Season 2. Sound off. Let us know. Thank you for watching. This has been Nerdbytes Season 2, Episode 1, Overwatch Edition. You're Jake. I'm Sketchierclown.
Actually, I'm just a floating head. He does all the talking right now.
That's because we're running out of time and we're trying to move shit along. Thanks for watching, guys.
Fine. Thanks. See you guys later.